against 30 years in prison.
Oh my goodness.
30 years in prison if they, you know, or they put you in a mental institution.
Oh wow.
So they couldn't pray, they couldn't do their ceremonies, they couldn't do anything until 1978 when Jimmy Carter signed into law that it was okay under the Freedom of Religion Act.
Thank you, Mr. Carter.
1978, it was okay for the Indian people to pray, to sing, to dance, and talk in their own language.
Seems like
So now you know why you can't get too many people to say anything, because it's already in the psyche, it's always in the culture. Don't say anything to any white man.
yeah.
Don't say nothing. If you say something, just say, oh, it's a nice day, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, and that's all you're going to get.
Well, I feel grateful that you're giving me more than that. Thank you.
Well, no, it's been there. You know, it's just a prejudicial, racist, you know, conglomeration of BS.
Well, we all just need to understand each other and have a little more compassion and drop all the rest of that crap.
Right, but it's still there.
I know it is. Hopefully in a generation from now it'll be gone. We can all hope.
We dropped it. No problem. You know,
Yeah,
I dropped it.
How about everybody else?
No.
Yeah. I don't know what they're waiting for. All right, let's get you over here before the light changes too much, if that's all right.
Let me put this on.
Okay.
How's the wind?
Oh, it's going this way.
Now, are you a chief? Are you a chief?
Yes.
It's an honor to meet you. He was explaining to me, I learned today, that only the chiefs wear the tribal headdress.
Oh, yeah.
So I asked him where his headdress was. He said, I'm not chief. So do you always wear the headdress during interviews?
They're all right here.
Do you always wear the headdress during interviews? Okay.
Yes. I've been wearing this since I got it.
What I'd like for you to do, if you would, so that, because I didn't understand, a lot of our viewers, it'd be nice for people to understand what the significance of what you're wearing is, and explain that the chief wears the headdress and what its cultural and tribal significance is. Can you do that for me? He told me a little bit of it, but it's always nice to hear it from the chief.
He must be a chief then.
Is that right?
He's a chief.
Secret chief?
He probably has bloodline. He probably didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't check himself.
Much better to be lower than all things and stronger than the stone.
No, it's just everybody's the chief, you know.
Yeah.
In their own way, but it's just like each feather here represents a story. There's a story.
Yeah.
Like 12 stories that go with each one.
Can I have you tell me on the big camera? Thank you.
There's different types of chiefs, you know. Peace chiefs, war chiefs, and this is a peace chief and a war chief bonnet here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's both. You see, like these feathers here, they were a red color. These represented my dad. He got shot in D-Day by a German officer, prisoner. So that was to represent his wounds, blood. So that's his story of being shot. These two feathers here.
Interesting.
So yeah, they every feather has a story.
Wow.
Feather.
So the more feathers, the more stories.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So, but you know, in our system, people understand it. They use a question because they know. Otherwise, they would hand you a bonnet. And this here one belonged to my father. I made for him. He was already a chief, but he gave his bonnet away. You know, to one of his young sons. But he was trying. Didn't tell us of his what he did. We found out. So I had a dream to make this one for him. And in the dream, I seen these two red feathers up on top. So just from the red feathers, I knew exactly where these feathers needed to go, and they needed to go on top of his head. So I honored my father with a bonnet that he already earned when he was, you know, he used to be one of our leadership positions in our tribe. So and when he crossed over, I had 12 brothers, and out of the 12 brothers, well, I was selected to carry on as well. So this is a ceremonial Sundance hereditary chief's bonnet of our nation.
Perfect.
Yeah. There now.
Okay.
I don't have to repeat that now.
Well, a little bit of it. This camera is not going on TV. That one is. You don't have to give great detail, but if you would just explain kind of what you did for me, the significance of your address and bonnet.
Okay.
All right. Come on over. Okay. Helicopter.